Hi, my name is Ben Smith. Now more than ever, people need to learn how to defend themselves. Now, I've taught many different people martial arts techniques. I've taught law enforcement officers, I've taught housewives, children, average guys. And the thing that I find works the best are the short, simple, basic techniques. And that's what we've assembled for you, is a series of very effective techniques that are very easy to learn. Now we're going to be exploiting the weaknesses of the human body, the eyes, the throat, the groin. These are very dangerous techniques. You need to be careful when you practice. But the other thing you need to remember about self-defense is the less you need, the better. So you need to be aware of your surroundings. For instance, if you go out to your car late at night, make sure you don't have anybody in there before you get in. Make sure you look under the car as well as inside of it. So we've assembled a series of techniques here that are fast, easy to learn, they'll be easy and fun to practice, but they're devastating. So have a good time and let's get started. All right, on this first technique, let's say you're walking to your car, you just finished work, and someone comes up out of nowhere and throws their hands around your throat and starts choking you. Now, you don't have much time here. You want a technique that's quick, you want a technique that's simple, and you want a technique that doesn't take a lot of strength. It's a very simple two-move technique. So let's say he chokes you. Okay, now let's break this technique down. I'll explain to you everything that we did step by step. So, Jeff, come on back in. When someone chokes you from the front, they put their hands around your neck and they bend their elbows because they're stronger in here. They may be shaking you, they're choking the life out of you, literally. So you've got to do something fast to save your life. Now he's done some of the work for you, so choke me please. By doing this, he's put his face close to mine. So I'm going to exploit one of his weaknesses, which is his eyeballs. So he's done some of the work by coming in nice and close. And after you strike to the eyes, that's going to break the choke. He's going to fly backwards in pain. He'll put his hands on his eyes. Then if you need to, you can strike to the groin. Now remember, either one of these techniques should be able to do it. And these techniques are devastating. You can kill him with this. So you need to be careful. You need to be sure that your life is in danger. So after the strike to the eyes, you might stop. If he's laying on the ground, screaming, holding his eyes, you don't have to kick him with the groin. So from here, you're going to take your hand, slide it up, and gouge him in the eyes and let him go flying back. Bring your hand in, kick up, straight into the groin. Okay, on this technique you have options. You don't have to put your fingers into his eyes. Now if you do, the technique is a simple spreading of the fingers and bending, and they fit right into his eyes. Slides right up under his chin and then into his eyes. Simple technique to do. Now you can also strike him to the throat, one of the other weaknesses of the body. Now you might think that you want to make a fist and punch him in the throat. But if he's bigger than you, and it's likely that he's going to be bigger than you, little people don't usually pick on bigger people, he's going to be looking down at you, choking you, you won't be able to fit your fist under his chin. Plus his chin is hard. You might break your hand, break your wrist. So what you're going to do is open up your hand, just like you're reaching out for a can of soda. Slide it up his chest and strike him into the throat. Now this is a very devastating strike. It's very simple to do, comes out of nowhere, and you could finish it with that technique. If you strike him in the throat hard enough, you don't need to kick him in the groin. He's done. So let's see how that looks. In order to show you how easy and simple these techniques are to learn, we've brought someone in who's had no martial art training whatsoever. In fact, someone I've never met before, and we're going to teach her this technique, and you can follow along and see just how fast you can learn this technique. So, Kristen, come on in. Hi. Okay, have you ever had martial art training before?
No, I have not.
Done karate or judo or anything?
No karate, no boxing.
So you're going to get your training today.
Okay.
Jeff, come on in. Now, why don't you stand over here?
Here?
There you go. Okay, before we start, I'm just going to explain to you what's going to happen. Jeff's going to come up and put his arms around your throat and pretend that he's choking you. Okay. What you're going to do is take your right hand, slide it up with your fingers bent apart, and you'd be driving them into his eyes. Now,
My
of course,
left hand or my right hand?
doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, either one. He's not going to care.
Okay.
Okay, a finger in the eye is a finger in the eye. Okay, so when you jab him into the eyes, and of course in practice you're not going to actually touch his eyes, he's going to go back. You want to come upward. He's going to go back and it'll break the choke.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first technique, so let's give that a try. Nice and
Okay.
slow.
Here?
Very good. Good. Try it again. Take your time, first couple times. Good. Now,
I'm not hurting you, am I?
you're a little squeamish, okay? Remember, this guy's trying to choke you. He's trying to kill you. Okay, so now that you understand the technique, go a little harder, a little more aggressive. Be careful of his eyes, obviously, but do it like you don't want to get killed.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Try it one more time. Try it one more time. Good. Very good. Okay. Now the next technique, after you've clawed him into the eyes, it doesn't matter if you step forward or you didn't step forward. You step forward with the right or the left. It doesn't matter. The leg that's back will probably be the most comfortable kick to use. All you have to do is raise your knee up with your knee bent and let your foot extend out, kicking him in the groin, and bring it back. Very good. Now Jeff has a athletic supporter with a cup on it, and that's in case you make a mistake. It's not a target for you to hit. Okay, so be careful, do it nice and slow, but
Okay.
be on target and be in range. Otherwise it's pointless.
Okay.
Okay? Try it from the beginning.
So I'm doing the eye
The
grab
whole
and
thing.
the kick? Okay.
Very good. Very good. Try it one more time.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, it took you about, what, 2 minutes to learn that technique?
Yeah.
Okay, now your fingers in his eyes, okay, that's a pretty basic technique. It's obvious, it's versatile, he's choking you, he's grabbing you. It comes out like that. Okay,
Yeah.
the kick to the groin comes because you've set him up. Okay, so. the
And you're also
technique-
going to get him because even if you're shaking and nervous, you can still hit one of the eyes.
That's right, that's why you're using all 5 of those fingers. One eye or both, it doesn't matter. Try it one more time.
Okay.
Very good. Now that wasn't too hard to learn, was it?
No.
All right, let's do another one. All right, on this next lesson, the man's going to approach you from the side and put you in a headlock. Now, you need to change your attitude about this kind of a technique. Even though your big brother may have done it to you and given you a noogie, this is a life-threatening technique. He can choke you to death here. He can start punching you and put out your eye. He can break your nose, your jaw, your teeth. He can make you pass out and fracture your skull on the pavement when you fall. So this is a technique you need to get out of quickly. So, Jeff, come on and help me with this. Okay, now we're going to show you just how easy this technique is. So again, we're going to use Kristen, who's never done this before, never been trained. So Kristen, come on back in. All right,
Okay.
Jeff's going to come over and put you in a headlock.
Okay.
And remember, it's the upward motion of the strike into the groin that you need to do. Okay, and it could be a slap here, or it could be a punch. Either way, okay, that's not the important part. The important part is the power and the direction. You want to strike up to hurt
Okay.
him more. Now, the first time you do it, take your time, do it nice and slow, and don't wind up here like you're bowling. Just let it come right from where it is to
Okay.
surprise him. You want to exploit that element of surprise. Okay, Jeff, come on in. So he's going to grab you. Perfect. That was perfect. Okay, good. All right. This time, Jeff, come on in. He's going to grab you a little harder. Now, don't be afraid. He's got a cup on, so he's not getting hurt.
Okay.
Okay. Grab her harder this time.
Got it.
That didn't work.
Hold on. Of course it didn't work. You didn't do it hard.
I
Okay.
know, okay.
You got to do it hard. Okay. He's grabbing you hard. Your life's in danger here. You got to hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you.
Hit me.
Hit
Okay.
him. There you go. Very good. Okay, you're doing fine, but let's do it for real this time.
Okay.
Jeff, I want you to do it hard this time.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, that was good. That was very good. That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. All right, let's try another one. On On this next technique, the man's going to come up from behind you and put you in a chokehold from the rear. Now he's going to cut off the supply of oxygen to your brain, and you'll be unconscious in a matter of seconds. And you'll be dead shortly after that if he keeps doing it. So you need to get out of this fast. Your natural instinct is going to be to bring your hands up and try to pull his big arm off of your neck. Now that's probably not going to work. But from this point, that's where our technique begins. So, Jeff? Okay, let's explain how this technique works. Come on back in. Okay, he's going to put his arm around your throat. It's going to pull you back. Your hands will come up here instinctively. Now, all you have to do is take a slight step to the right with your right foot, and that lines up his groin with your left arm. Now, you can punch to the groin, you can slap to the groin, you can grab to the groin, whatever it takes. Now, if you miss the first time and hit his leg, keep going. You'll find it. Hit him 2, 3, 50 times, whatever it takes to get him off of your throat. Okay? Okay, Kristen, come on in.
Okay.
All right, on this next technique, Jeff's going to come up from behind you and put his arm around your throat.
Okay.
Okay, this is very simple. Your hands will come up, okay, and that's good because you got your hand cocked, but it's a surprise to him. Doesn't look like it's cocked to him, but it is.
Okay.
Okay, what I want you to do is take a slight step to the side, and then take your left arm down and punch him right to the groin.
And I can do it with a fist or with
You can do it with a fist or a slap.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, the thing that matters is that you do it hard. Just punch here in this position. Okay, let's try it. Jeff, come on in. So he's going to come up and put his arm around your throat. Take it slow and easy the first time. There you go. Now you got it. All right, let's do it hard now. Jeff,
I felt that one.
and really put it on the choke.
You got it.
Good, good. I'm trying not to let her hit your groin, Jeff.
Okay.
And you go as many times as hard as you can until you get it. There you go. First time. That was perfect. That was perfect. Let's move on to our next technique now. In this next situation, the man's going to be attacking you with a knife. Now he's holding it to your neck, trying to intimidate you. Now he's maybe wanting your money, wanting you to go somewhere, wanting you to undress. Okay, what you need to do is attack quickly and decisively. Because if you go somewhere, for instance in his van where he's got the duct tape and the chainsaw, or behind the building where he's got his buddies waiting for you, it's over. Okay, so you need to respond instantly. And it's a very simple technique. So Jeff, come on in here. He comes in and puts the knife to your throat. Now your hands may be down or they may be up. He may ask you to put your hands up. It doesn't matter. Okay, if they're up, actually this is even easier because you're already cocked to come down. And what you're going to do is strike into those tendons, which makes him let go of the knife. You're striking with the bone of your forearm. And then you're just going to drive the other palm straight into his nose. So when he's here, you want to hit with this hand. Because if you hit with this hand, you're cutting your own throat, literally. So from here, take him down. Now we're going to bring Kristen back in and have her try this technique. Kristen? Okay, on this technique, Kristen, Jeff's going to be putting a knife to your throat here. Okay, now, don't get too scared in practice, but it's a real knife, and in real life, it'll work the same way. You have to do it hard. You have to do it fast. Now, these first few times, get the feel of it. Take it nice and easy. Okay, so Jeff, come on in.
He's
Kristen,
using a
stand
real
over here.
knife.
He's going to use a real knife.
That's great.
Okay, now the reason we use a real knife is because if we used a rubber training knife, always, and then out in the street you get attacked by a real knife, you're not going to have the same amount of confidence.
Okay.
Okay, if you can do it with a real knife here, right now, you can do it with a real knife out there. So he's going to put this up on your throat, okay, and he's going to tell you to get your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Okay. When you do this technique, you need to hit him right here on the tendon, and you need to hit him hard. You need to hit him sort of
What part of my arm is hitting his?
your bone.
My bone.
But you're not hitting his bone, you're hitting his tendons
Tendon.
here. You're not hitting him on the bone here. That would really hurt yourself.
Okay.
You're hitting down on the soft part of the inside of his forearm.
Okay.
And do it hard.
Okay.
Okay, give it a try. Get your hands up. You want your hands up. Get them up. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Good. It only works if you do it hard. But
Okay.
remember, you're clearing this knife off of your throat. You're saving your life. Okay?
Okay.
You have to hit it hard to save your life. Okay, let's try it from the beginning. Put your knife to her throat.
Okay, hold on. So I'm going here and then to there.
Okay, watch.
Is that right?
Do it to me again. Sure. You're going to come here.
Oh,
And then
okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
Not so I don't step. It's all one.
You can
movement.
step if it's comfortable.
Okay.
Go ahead and try it again. Get your hands up.
Oh.
There you go. Good. You got the idea. Take your time right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you only did the first move, so the second one you haven't done yet. Take your time on it.
Okay. I'll
Try
go
it
slow.
Good. Very good. Now you need to pick up the intensity, but in order not to hurt your training partner, you have to hold back a little bit with the distance.
Okay.
So here's his nose. Stop short, but do it hard.
Okay.
Try it again. You
Yeah,
get
but
it.
I would imagine it wouldn't take much force to hurt somebody's
No,
nose at that
it's
angle.
not. But you want to break his nose, make his nose bleed, make his eyes water,
Okay.
and knock him down so you can get away.
Okay.
Put your hands up.
No, he's trying to kill you here. You got to hurt him. That's it. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's try another technique. All right, he puts the knife to your throat, your hands are up, you drive your forearm into his tendons, and then raise your knee, swing your foot out and back. This technique interchanges with the other techniques that we've done already. So, for instance, when I clear the knife from my throat, if I wanted to do something that I've already done, for instance, a kick to the groin instead of palming him into the nose, that fits. Okay, Kristen, come on in. Let's try this technique. Okay, so your hands are going to be up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get them up higher. Okay, you want your hands up, so take them up. The higher they are, the easier this technique works. The more
Okay.
momentum you can build up. Okay, all you're going to do is bring this arm down with the bone of your forearm here into the tendon of his arm here.
Same as the one before.
Right, you have to do it nice and hard, right? And then, from this position here, you'll just raise your knee, kick out to the groin, and then you're done. Okay, let's try it, Jeff. Nice and slow. Get your arms up. Slow. Good. Very good. Good. Try it again. Take your time.
Okay.
Good. Good. Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks good. Okay, let's pick up the intensity. Nice and hard. That was it. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's do another technique. In this situation, a man's going to come up and grab you by the shirt, right by the lapel. Now, this could happen to a man or a woman. They're going to get in close, and they're going to try and intimidate you. They may be measuring you for a punch. Okay? What you want to do, again, is exploit that element of surprise and strike quickly without winding up your strike, without giving it away. So, Jeff, come on in. Okay, when he grabs, is striking to the groin. Now this could be the back of your hand flicking up into the groin or a punch coming straight into the groin. Either way, it doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable with. The main thing is to not wind it up so he can see it and do something about it. You're in here, you're in a natural position, you strike. Now, drive the palm of your hand into his throat as hard as you can. Let's try that again. He's got you in here. He's probably looking you right in the eye. He can't see your fist. Strike into that throat as hard as you can. Now, what you're doing on this technique, just like you're reaching up and grabbing a soda can, okay? Only you hold that position nice and tight with your hand, and the reason you're doing it is because if his chin's down, you want to slide under it. Okay? Your fist isn't big enough to fit under there all the time. Okay? So you slide it under, and you strike. And you can even strike and squeeze at the same time. So watch one more time. He walks in and grabs. Remember not to draw this back. Just let it go from where it is. Twist in with your shoulder. Boom. Hit him right into the groin. Now step in, come under the chin, and palm right into the throat. Okay, one more time. nice and relaxed. Don't tense up. You're going to want to tense up, but stay relaxed. Strike to the groin, step in, palm into the throat. And you have to do that hard, just like a punch, only you're hitting with your web of your hand. All right, let's bring Kristen in. Come on in and try this. It's a very simple technique. Kristen, stand over here, please.
Okay.
Okay, now Jeff's going to come in, and this is really an intimidation technique. He's going to grab you by the shirt and get in your face. He might be threatening you, cussing at you, intimidating you any way he can. Okay, so what you're going to do is just rotate the shoulder in and see how your hand flops forward. Just make a fist and strike him right into the groin. Okay, try it very slowly, very slowly.
So I turn in as he grabs me?
No, you're fine. Now just rotate your left shoulder in, let your hand strike into the groin. There you go, very good. See, she's learning. Not timid anymore, are we? Let's try that again. Okay, you got it. See, it didn't take long. Okay, so he grabs, nice and close. He's threatening you.
I'm sorry, I was
It's okay.
kind of laughing.
Take your time. Good. Now, stay there. You're going to step with your left foot, open your hand like you're reaching for a soda, and come up here and strike into the throat. Good.
So just from here?
Uh-huh. Try it again. Hit a little lower. Don't hit up into the bones here.
So right here?
Yeah, hit right into the fleshy part here. Right in here. Perfect. Try it again. Take your time, though. Do it slow. We're still learning here. Relax.
Okay.
There you go. That was perfect. Very good. Try it again. Now let's do it hard. Very hard.
Wait a minute, what do you mean hard?
I mean, you hit him hard.
Me hit him hard, okay.
Very good. That's the way to do it. Now, to protect your partner, you can hit into the bone here. Hit into the bone at the sternum so you can hit kind of hard without hurting them.
Okay.
But really what you're doing is you're sliding up the bone into the throat and hitting
Okay.
the Adam's apple.
But in training, just hit here?
Right. That gives you the option of hitting with some force and protecting your partner.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it one more time. That was really good.
Should I hit, I'm hitting on his chest?
Yeah, hit him in the chest, good
Okay.
and hard. There you go. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's do a variation of this technique. What we're going to do is simply reverse the order of the strikes. Jeff, come on in. And Kristen, stand over here. You're not going to get it. So he grabs here, and maybe he's a little further away this time. Instead of being up in close to me, maybe he's right about here. You've got the option here. So what we did was we struck him to the groin first, then we struck to the throat with the web of the hand. So we're going to strike with the web of the hand first, and then kick to the groin. Okay, so he's grabbing, strike, and kick. Now, come on back, Jeff. The reason we're not striking to the groin with a hand, like we did on the other variation, was he's too far away. We make it easy on ourselves, the legs cocked back, just reach it out there and kick him to the groin. So he's in here, just without drawing back, without tensing up, just let it happen. You just grab it, strike, and strike. Okay, think you can do it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so
I'm-
nice and slow.
Am I hitting with
You're
my
going to
left?
hit with your left first, and then kick to the groin secondly. Okay, take your time first time. If you need
Okay.
to step. Don't think
So-
about it. Just go in there and reach for it like it was a can of soda.
So here,
Uh-huh. And then kick.
and then here.
That's it. Try it again. Try it
Okay.
slowly again. Take your time, comfortably. Just reach up. Good. That wasn't slow, but it was good.
Sorry.
Okay, try it again. Take your time. Take your time. Good. Good. Okay, now let's do it with intensity. Jeff, go and grab her like you really would. Grab her nice and hard. There you go. That was excellent. Okay, let's try another technique. You might find yourself in a position you don't want to be in. For instance, laying on the ground with someone on top of you, choking you or punching you. Okay, the techniques that we've shown you are designed to keep you out of that position. But if you do end up there, someone may come in while you're sleeping, someone may surprise you, tackle you, whatever. You're in that position. We're going to show you some simple techniques to get out of it. And these techniques are similar to what you've already learned. Jeff, come on in. choking you from the ground. Don't fight his big, strong arms. Don't try to get him off of you. He's too heavy. Strike. And strike. Okay, so what we did there, Jeff, come on back, is we're striking and grabbing into the groin, which takes him forward, putting his eyes within striking range and breaking the choke on your throat. Strike into the eyes and push him up and off of you. Get him clear off of you. And one more time, Jeff. Grab, strike. It's just that easy. All right, we brought Kristen back in. She wanted to know how to defend herself from a position where she's laying on the ground and someone's choking her. She said this was her worst fear, so we're going to show her how to get out of it. All right, Jeff, come on in. Okay, on the first technique, what you're going to do is slide your left hand down your body and strike and grab into the groin. That's going to break the choke and get his eyes forward. There you go. And then the same claw that you did earlier, dig your fingers into his eyes and push him off to the side. There you go.
Okay.
Good. Try it again. How does it feel? Pretty basic, or does it feel complicated?
It's kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah, it's scary. So do it hard now.
Okay.
There you go. Very good. Very good. You get your body into it more. You're not hurting him.
Okay.
He's trying to choke you. He's trying to kill you. You need to do this hard and you do
Okay.
it fast. Go. There you go. Very good. Now more than ever, you need to know how to defend other people. For instance, you're on an airplane, it's a family member, anybody being choked, they're being threatened, they're being beaten. You need to know how to get somebody off of somebody else. Okay? And again, we're going to use simple techniques. We're going to use the element of surprise. So just stand here, Kristen, and Jeff, come and help me out. Jeff's going to be choking Kristen from the rear. Okay, so I'm going to come up behind him and surprise him with some very basic techniques. So I'm just going to walk in and do it. Come in. Okay, so what we're doing here, stand up please, Jeff. When he's choking, he's in tight. It's hard for me to choke him. So what I'm going to do is slide my hands up, put my fingers in his eyes, rip back, get him looking at the sky, and just slam him on the ground. Okay, from here, I'm going to finish him with a kick into the side of the head with the heel of my shoe. Same kick that we've been doing, we're just doing it lower now. The same kicking motion. So one more time, please. And he's choking someone you care about. You need to get in there and do something quick. So step up. As with all the techniques that I'm showing you, size and strength don't matter. So we're going to have Kristen come back in and demonstrate the technique. We're going to teach it to her, see just how easy it is. Jeff, come on back here. Stand over here, Jeff. Sure. Okay, so Jeff's choking someone right here. What you're going to do is step up close to him, put your fingers from the back into his eyes. Now be careful, don't dig your fingers into his eyes. Keep your fingers flat instead of pointing them in. And what you'll do is when you dig those fingers into his eyes, you'll tilt his head back and then slam him on the ground. And then you'll kick into the side of his head. Now give yourself plenty of room because you're new. You haven't done this before.
Right.
Give yourself plenty of room for the kick. Kick about this far away from his head. And take your time. Okay, he knows how to fall, so you're gonna not worry about him hitting the ground hard.
Okay, can I see you do it again where the hands go
Okay, right
from
here.
this way? Okay.
So you dig in. When you dig into the eyes, he can't resist that. You tilt him back, he has no more balance. You slam him on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, and you need to step back and give him some falling room.
Okay.
Give it a try. Take it nice and slow. So he's choking your little sister on a plane.
Okay.
Okay? Come up there and take him out. There you go.
And then,
Good. Try it again.
yeah.
Okay, the idea is to force him down by getting him looking up and pushing down on his eyeballs.
Okay.
Okay, try it again. Doing fine. Try again. There you go. And then kick. Very good. Now do it a little harder.
Ooh.
Okay, he's trying
Are you
to
okay, Jeff?
he's trying to
Fine.
kill somebody here. Somebody
Okay.
you care about.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead and take him out. Very good. That was it. Okay, now don't worry about hurting him as far as throwing him down too hard. Just be careful with the eyes, but do the technique forcefully, hard. Same thing with the kick. He's trying to kill somebody, and then you're next. Okay, he's trying to kill somebody you care about, and
Can you
then
stand in there?
you're next. I'm sorry?
Can he choke you?
Sure.
And then that way I have somebody to.
Payback. Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
Go quick.
That looked good. Worked for me.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do another technique. Now you could be in this situation. You're talking on the cell phone. Someone comes up and tries to attack you. Jeff, come on in. See, I'm here talking. All right, let's see how we did that. Come on back up, Jeff. You're talking on the phone. Again, this adds to your element of surprise. So you're not going to put the phone down. You're not going to hang up. You're not going to dial 911. You're talking on the phone. All of a sudden, you're grabbed. Strike to the groin. Turn and strike into the throat. Let's try it again. I'm talking to my friend. All of a sudden, out of the blue, there's an attack. Don't draw back your fist. Don't look like you're ready to fight. Just let it come from where it is. Strike and strike. Okay? You're talking here on the phone. He's going to come up from the side and grab you. Now,
Okay.
he might start to pull you or punch you or something, so you don't have much time. You need
Okay.
to go from where you're at. So, Jeff, come on in here and help us out. All you're going to do when he's in close is let the arm come down, and you're going to hit him with the phone into the groin.
Okay.
Okay? Let's give it a try. Nice and slow first. Good. Do it again. A little harder. There you go. Good. Do it again. Good. That's the sound we were after. Try it again. Try it again. Good. Okay, stay there. Okay, once you've hit him, he's going to be bent over a little bit. So step in with your left foot and palm him into the throat like you did on the previous lesson. There you go. Good. Now try to put the two of them together.
Okay.
You're talking, all of a sudden, there you go. Good. Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again. Now go a little harder. There you go. Very good. Good. Now, stand up, Jeff. Take your time between strikes. You hit somebody in the groin nice and hard, he's going to react. He may fall all the way down. Okay, so he may turn.
Okay.
He may fall down, and you don't need to follow up. So don't rush it because you might
So
hit
you're
him in
saying
the top of the
strike
head.
fast, but not each. Don't do each move
That's correct.
quickly.
Try it again.
in Whatever. Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Very good. All right, let's try a new technique. In this scenario, he's going to come up behind you and put you in a bear hug. And this is very simple to get out of. In this particular instance, my hands are down low the way I normally stand. Okay, they're here. That's just where they happen to be, and that helps this particular technique. So come on in, Jeff. So I'm here. Okay, what we're doing on this technique, Jeff, is from here, we're again exploiting the natural position that you're in. Okay, I'm not winding up or trying to change anything. He's already helped me out by getting in close and leaving my hands low. So I'm going to reach in, grab his groin, and rip. Now that may be all it takes. If he's down on the ground in the fetal tuck, I can walk away. I don't need to do anything else. But if he's still here, he's still a continuing threat to me. I'm going to draw my arm back, and don't move. I'm going to either hit him here into the nose or the eye with the back of the arm, not the elbow joint, or up into the throat. Now, you might kill him with that. But when you do it, you got to do it hard. Otherwise, it's not going to do you any good. Let's try it again, Jeff. So he comes in and grabs. Okay, let's say he grabs, and my hands were high maybe, and he's got me here. I can still reach down and grab and strike. Okay, let's try it again. Do it again. If my hands were up for some reason, strike, and then back elbow. It's pretty much the same technique. We've already done that slap from a rear choke. Okay, let's try it one more time, nice and slow. So for some reason, maybe I'm talking with my hands. All of a sudden, I got somebody wrapped around me here. Reach down and grab, pull it up and out, and back elbow into the nose or the throat. Now let's say he's grabbing you and your arms are pinned, do it again, in front, and you can't use them. Now there's a couple of things you can do. Now some of these are really hard to practice because they're devastating and you can't see him. Okay, so one of the first things you can do is headbutt into the nose with your head coming backwards. Now if you don't hit his nose, you'll hit his cheekbone, his jaw, his face, his teeth. Boom, do it nice and hard. Okay, it's hard to practice because you don't know exactly where he's at. Okay, now your bone of your skull is very thick. And what you're hitting here are smaller bones. And you're hitting the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, something that's very vulnerable. Now, another technique you can do is, hold tight, from here is you can use your feet. Now this one's a quick move. It's kind of difficult to practice because you don't have much control. Strike up into the groin. Okay, and what you're doing on that technique here is you're getting your heel as close to your tailbone as possible. Now you've probably never done this before, at least not hard and fast. Okay, so what you're going to do is strike up into his groin in an upward motion here. Okay, you can't do it slow. That makes it a little difficult to practice with the partner. You can have somebody hold something there and you can try strike it like a piece of cardboard. Try it again. Okay, he grabs you from here, strike into the groin. Okay? Let's bring Kristen in to try these techniques. Come on in. All right, this time, Kristen, Jeff's going to come up from behind you and put you in a bear hug.
Okay.
Okay, what you're going to do is reach down, slap, and grab
Okay.
to get him off in this position.
Okay.
Then you'll wind your arm up, look at him, and then back elbow. And we say back elbow, but it's really the back of the arm. You don't want to break your elbow on his
Okay.
bony surface of his face. So you're really using this part of your body. You can hit it into the throat, into the nose, eye area.
Okay.
Okay, so Jeff, go ahead and bear hug her.
So then,
There you go. And good, very good. Try it again. Do you feel comfortable?
yeah.
Pretty simple technique.
Yeah.
Go, try it again. Very good. Now make sure when you're doing this back elbow that you're looking where you're hitting.
Okay.
Okay, you don't want to hit him in the cheekbone and make him matter. Okay, you want to
Okay.
hit him in the throat and keep him on the ground or nose eye area.
Okay.
Stay away from the mouth. Go up into the throat or into the nose. Nose is a great place to hit because it's going to make his eyes water. It's going
Right.
to hurt. It's probably going to break his nose. His blood's going to come out, and he's probably going to hit the deck. Okay, that's your chance to get away. Okay, But
Okay.
make sure you look where you're hitting first.
Okay.
So take your time. Jeff, grab her nice and hard. Perfect. Okay. Now do it full speed, full power.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. That was it. Perfect. Try it again. Very good. Okay, let's try another one from the back. Okay, so he's going to come up. Go ahead and grab her, Jeff. Okay, now you can't see this, but from here, if you just tilt your chin towards your chest and then slam your head back hard, you're going to hit him right into the nose.
Okay.
Now, I don't want you to practice that.
No, I won't.
'Cause we only have one Jeff, and we're going to be out of Jeffs.
We'll be pushing this.
Okay, but do it again.
Okay.
Don't practice it hard, but just know that right at the back of your skull, where your skull is the thickest, is his nose or his chin or his cheek.
Okay.
Okay, now you can combine these techniques. Try it again. So from here, if you headbutt, now grab his groin and strike into the throat or the nose. Okay, so now you can just pick whichever technique feels good to you. You can combine, you can keep going. As long as he's up there and a threat to you, you pick one of the techniques that's appropriate.
Okay.
Okay, try that sequence again, nice and slow. Good, so you headbutt, slap and grab, strike. Very nice. Okay, let's try a new one. Okay, he's grabbing you again
Okay.
from the rear. Get her arms out this time. Okay, now from here, you're gonna do the same thing. Okay, try it again, nice and hard. Good. Good, good.
Okay.
Do it again. Does it feel awkward?
No.
Okay, grab her hard. Do it full speed this time.
Okay. Can we start again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. One more time. That was excellent. Try it again. Very good. One more time. Same thing, Jeff. Excellent. Okay, try it again. This time, lock her arms in front of her. Okay, stay there. Okay, what you're going to do is take your foot and try to touch your heel to your tailbone.
Okay.
But you're going to kick him into the groin with the heel of your foot. So try to do it slowly. 'Cause
Okay.
the direction that you're hitting in is the direction you want to hit in, but he doesn't want to be hit in. Okay, coming up into the groin is going to finish him off.
Okay.
Okay, so do it kind of slow if you can.
So I'd be here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Good. Do it again. A little bit faster if you can. There you go. Good. Try it one more time. This time, let's say Jeff doesn't fall. He's still behind you, but he's let go.
Okay.
Go ahead. What are you going to do now? Perfect. Try that again. Okay, the techniques, they link together spontaneously, and
Yeah,
many
they're
of them
really-
are interchangeable.
They're easy to figure out once you
Right.
have
Try it
some
again,
of the
Jeff.
basics.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Well, I'd like to thank Jeffrey and Kristen who helped us out with these techniques. Remember, these techniques are tried and true martial art techniques that have been practiced for thousands of years. Just because they're simple, don't think that they're not effective. That makes them more effective. I hope you never have to use them, but practice the techniques just in case, and be safe.